eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop.
Hello everybody and welcome to the very first episode of Top Gamer. Now this is a series in Grand Theft Auto 5 where I go through and test every vehicle in Grand Theft Auto 5, see what they're capable of, and really get inside the car and see what it's like. Now what you're going to see is the stock version of every car, and then later I will go through and test the racing versions of every car. Today we have the Karin Sultan. This is a four-door sports sedan in Grand Theft Auto 5. This has been featured in quite a few Grand Theft Auto games, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. The Karin Sultan is a four-door sports sedan, like I've already said, and it has been featured in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto 4, and its episodes, Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars, Grand Theft Auto 5. The Sultan was also supposed to appear in Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories, but it was cut before the game was produced, without any reason at all. The Karin Sultan is based on the 1990s GC Subaru Impreza WRX. It has a small yet powerful turbocharged engine and a four-wheel drivetrain. Its performance is relatively strong in comparison to all the sports coupes and supercars that are already in Grand Theft Auto, while its grippy four-wheel drive system also makes it comfortable when you're off-road. If you're doing any cross-country road trips, or if you just want to go rally running, it doesn't really matter. This car is very comfortable, and it is listed as a sports car, though one of the big drawbacks for the Sultan is its poor build quality. The car can easily get dented, and you can really mess with the wheels if any big impact hits the car, which can really suck in the long run because it's got a fantastic price tag. However, it can be broken really easy, and that's not something everybody wants to see. They want a reliable, cheap, strong car, much like the real-life Subaru Impreza was. Subaru Impreza is very known for its cheap price tag and very strong body frame. That is why rally teams have adopted just the Subaru franchise in general, and it's just a very strong car. Now, players favor the Sultan for drive-by attacks in Grand Theft Auto due to its 4-seat capacity and its ability to outrun rival gang and police vehicles. It has supreme handling not only on the road but also off-road, which makes it a very likable car for many people all the way around. And it has a large array of modifications, so you can soup it up for however you want to run, from either gang members or the cops, or just if you want to go cross-country driving or anything that you please. It is a excellent car, and we're going to see how it does in the GTA 5 test track in a few. Now, what makes this car so great, it is factored by Karin. Now, Karin is the Grand Theft Auto version of Toyota, Lexus, and Subaru combined. Now, combining all these big companies in real life into this one just solid company in the Grand Theft Auto universe, it makes a very strong car. As you can see, this is a very strong car, not only on-road but also off-road, as you can see. Now, Sultan has taken a lot of components from each of these companies, such as the headlights were from Toyota, the tail lights were from Lexus, and the overall styling was from Subaru. Now, other elements such as the spoiler are a resemblance of the Lancer Evolution 7, and it takes a lot of different pieces and parts from all these big known cars, successful cars, and just puts it into one car, which really makes it solid, like I've said many times. And it bears a striking resemblance to the Subaru Impreza WRX. In case you guys have never seen that before, is a very strong car, and it's very, very popular in the rally car world. Now, in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, the Sultan had a relatively excellent traction and handling, much better than those of the more expensive two-door sports cars that were in the game. The acceleration was very good and made the car the fastest four-door car in the game, followed by the Sentinel. It is powered by a turbocharged engine and weighs roughly 1,400 kilograms, like some of its two-door variants. The Sultan still remains fast, grippy, engaging, and easy to drive, and it appears to be powered by a 3.5-liter twin-turbo inline-six engine, similar to the first-generation Lexus IS it is now based on. Despite the Lexus-inspired engine, the exhaust note in Grand Theft Auto 4 appears to be modeled after the unequal-length exhaust manifold rumble that the Subaru Impreza has become known for. In Grand Theft Auto 5, it has a similar note to the first-generation Lexus IS 300. Like all past Sultan models and most Subarus, the Grand Theft Auto 4 Sultan is all-wheel drive, 40-60 torque distribution, providing a superior traction and handling over all the other cars in the same class. Why many similar-sized sedans offer similar straight-line performance, the added stability of the Sultan uses allows it to have fast cornering and easy power sliding, meaning it can really drift if it absolutely wants to, and it won't lose traction when it's off-road. Now, the Sultan is a very popular choice for races and getaways. The Sultan understeer is a huge factor. However, the massive power of the engine and the quick handling make it sporty and fun to drive. So if you want to hit that drift, you can hit it if you want, or if you can just correct any kind of understeer at all, it's very easy to do that too. So it is very versatile and, like I said, fun to drive. Now in Grand Theft Auto 5, however, the car has pretty average performance. The Buffalo and the Oracle outperform it in the category of four-door cars. However, because of its all-wheel drive nature, the Sultan can easily surpass most off-road vehicles, especially when upgraded. Now, getting into how the car looks on paper, the acceleration from 0 to 60 averages to about 5 seconds, which really isn't the fastest, but it's not too bad. The top speed is 208 miles per hour. The engine is a 3.5-liter twin-turbo inline-six. The drivetrain is four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. It has a 5-speed automatic gearbox and weighs roughly 1,375 kilograms. Now, a bit of trivia before we hand it over to our tamed gamer. The word Sultan in Arabic actually means king, so curious if this will be the king of the sedans, and will it be king of the road? Let's go ahead and hand it over to our tamed gamer and find out. Some say he invented the letter X, and that he's going to be the next main character in Red Dead Redemption. All we know is he's a gamer. Now, we are going to go ahead and ride on board with our tamed gamer. Now, we believe the Sultan should be very strong through each of the turns, considering it is all-wheel drive, so there should be very minimal tire slip. You see here the very first straightaway, turning into the bush corner, past the tractor trailers, and coming up to the cutting corners part of the track. This is very challenging, especially that bump right there. However, he gets there just fine. The four-wheel drive helps him past the cargo containers up to the cargo ship, and here is the straightaway. This is where we can really see the top speed of the car. So he gets a lot of speed down through here. Now these final corners, really what counts, can really affect your timing. He gets through there just fine. It's going to go through the cargo containers. The second to last straightaway, the last two turns, he made it through there just fine, going a little wide and across the line. Now the Karen Sultan managed to do the test lap in 1 minute 12.1 seconds. This will put it on the top of the leaderboards, considering it is the only car on the leaderboards. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please leave feedback if you enjoyed the episode, and please leave a like. This took me quite a long time to do, and I'd greatly appreciate it. Have a fantastic day, guys, and on that bombshell, peace out.